do is just hold on to that saw, go that way, because the tree is set on it. I'm just going to shove it over. You see how bad the back lean is in that tree right there?
Oh, I was looking there. I was sitting right there.
Okay, that's bad. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Just right. Always watch that curve. Out of gas. Alright, so show them that 300, that gun right there. So that gun's got some massive backline on it. The power line's right here to our left right there. And I'm not going to take any chances on that one. I'm going to put a rope up in it. And this is how I'm going to put the rope up in it. I've got a rope launcher that I built. And I'll show you how this thing works here. Let's use a compressor. I'll connect this to it.
And that's a solenoid valve from a sprinkler system right there in the middle, isn't it?
That's correct, yep. It's just a irrigation valve. You can buy them at Lowe's. And then I had this aluminum piece made, and that's just a air dump right there for an air blower on the compressor. So this is the charge canister for the compressed air to go in it. And we're going all the way to the top of this dude. We'll be shooting a 12-ounce lead bag right there. So we just put it in upside down. It's 1.5 inches PVC. Use a round rod to push it all the way down. Get a good seal on it. And then about 1 PSI will send this thing a foot. We're gonna go, I'm gonna set it about 70 and we're going for the top. Or maybe not the top, I'm gonna set it at 70 right here. The cool thing about that compressor is it'll turn off when it gets up to pressure, so I don't even need a gauge on the canister. So when I'm ready to release it, I just hit this trigger right there and it shoots it. $65, $70. All right, step back a little bit where you can kind of see the whole thing.
All right.
All right, here we go. So if you miss it, you just rerun the reflect the line back in the throw cube. Pull it back.
There we go. Rigging rope up. I'm gonna put a running bowline in it here. Wrap it around with a end it out of my way. This is a 200 foot, 3/4 stable braid. Rope is ready to be cut. 21,000 pounds.
Now all we do is just pull it over. Y'all want to watch this. Probably stand back the other way where you can see it.
All right. So you're gonna get up there on the Mini and pull it, because we got that rope up there, and it's gonna go right there. I felt that one hit the ground. So we're about to start chipping. Got the dump trailer here. It's a big old gum right here. Sweet gum tree. Real big one. We got all the ropes in here. Got to get all that out. But the rest of them are hickories. That's a hickory there. That's a hickory back there. And then all these right here are hickories. So about to start chipping up. Mr. Tim's up there on the Mini, hooking up to the chipper. And we're going to chip it, set the chipper probably about right where I'm standing, right in here, and then shoot the chips off into the dump trailer there. So I'll set up the tripod somewhere over here or over there, somewhere where you can see it, and we're going to start chipping. Got the dump trailer full of chips. Tim's pulling up here. About to load the chunks onto the trailer. Juicing it there. Load the Mini up and get on out of here. We got everything cut, cleaned up, good to go. So, gonna load these chunks up and then we're gonna ease on out of here. So all we like is that one, that stump, and then this right here. We'll load the Mini up and be good to go. So you can see that pile of chips sticking up out of the dump trailer there. Cool. All right, so all this right here is my chainsaw stuff, obviously. Wanted to show you everything that I kind of bought recently. I've had this saw for a while. I didn't buy it recently. I've had it for, shoot, I don't even know when. Dad gave me this saw, and I don't even know when he gave it to me. It's been a couple of years. It's a Husqvarna E-Series 345. It's been a good saw. It's been a really, really good saw, and so I just put a new bar and chain on it. That's why that looks new. And the only other thing I've replaced on it is this cover. That cover broke with me last year when I took it off. I think I took it off with this thing locked, and it tore something up in there, and it just ripped a lot of things up. So I just bought a new one. And I'm gonna tell you what, that right there was expensive. I spent like 50 bucks on that cover alone because I wanted to get the original Husqvarna on there, just because I wanted it to last, and I wanted it to be just match everything, and so that's why I got that one. And it was a little bit extra, but I'm glad I went ahead and got it because it's definitely built right and everything. So, and this one, to crank it, it has a compression button right there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, compression button right there. And then you got your choke, you pull it out, and you have to pull this out. That's your kind of your on button, and then to turn it off, you just press that down. And so just press that down to turn it off. And so that's your cranking, and that's your purge button, and then your gas and oils right there. So that's that saw. And this is my new one. Just bought this one probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I bought a Husqvarna, it's a Husqvarna 550 XP auto-tuned saw. It's got an auto-tuned carburetor, that's why it says auto-tuned. Basically, the auto-tuned carburetor tunes it as you're cutting. So like as you're cutting, it tunes it and keeps it where it needs to be and everything. So pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna tell you what, this saw will cut. It will cut. And so I got a 16-inch bar and chain on this one. I got a 16-inch bar and chain on that one too. But I also have a 20-inch bar and chain for the 550 and everything. And so yeah, it's a good saw. And this is the one you saw me use in the video today and everything with Mr. Tim. And so it's kind of the same setup on this saw as it is on that one. Yeah, kind of the same. So this was a gray one, and that's an orange one there. So, and this one doesn't have a compression button, but it's pretty easy to start. This thing pulls very easy, and everything. So, but yeah, I love that saw. It's a really good saw, and if you're looking for something that's you need to cut some pretty big stuff, but you don't need something too big, that's definitely the saw for you right there. That's a good saw. And this 345 is a good saw too. So let's see if there's anything else I want to tell you about this 550. I'll take that cover off in a minute and show you that air filter. So to get to the air filter and everything, you have to take these clips right here, and they're kind of hard to do. So I just take my wrench right there and do it with that. So you take that off just like that, and there's your spark plug, of course your motor and everything, and then your air filter right there. And so of course that's your purge button right there. So this air filter, you just unscrew that right there and then bump it on there a little bit. I've already done it. So you just unscrew it and then bump it and just clean it out a little bit, just to keep it fresh. But it never really has a whole lot in there, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. But I wanted to show you this saw because I just bought it, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that's the one you saw me using in the video there. So not really much to see on it, just a good old saw there. So, but I wanted to show you that, and now move over here to this stuff. This is of course my sharpening file there, and then my scrunch. And so I just bought this stuff recently, and reason being is because I mess around with a lot of firewood, cutting and stuff, and then I also go down in the woods and just mess around down there too, working on deer fields and stuff. And so I figured I need to go ahead and give me some chainsaw chaps. And I work Mr. Tim a lot around his house and around tree jobs and stuff. And so I went ahead and bought me one of these helmets with the earmuffs and everything on it, and I bought me some wedges too. These wedges are just good to have in case you get your saw hung up, and you can take these wedges and put it in there and get your saw right out. Or if you're felling a tree, these wedges are really good for that too. I've messed around with that a little bit. And this right here, this is a new little thing I just bought, just got it, and these wedges in today actually. So this right here is a chainsaw sharpening vise, and so you're gonna put it, you take a hammer or something and you put it right there, and let's see if I can. All right, so I couldn't do it. You have to unscrew this little thing right there, but I don't have the right tool to do it. But this right here is for if you're out in the woods and you need to sharpen your chainsaw, instead of just having to you can do it like this without a vise. It's real easy to do. You just take it and put it in there like that and do it, but you don't always get the best sharpening like that. So best way to do is with a vise. So that's what this is for. You put it right there on your stump, and then you put the bar in that little groove there, and you tighten that down, and then these two prongs right there go in there, and that's what holds it. So neat little tool. I hadn't used it yet. I'm anxious to see if it's going to work good. I believe it will. And so nice little tool to keep in your bag with you when you go to the woods or go anywhere really. And these things run about $12 on Amazon and everything, so pretty good stuff. And so and like I said, these wedges, I got these off Amazon too. I think these were $19, and I think I got like 6 of them, and these were like 25 because I got the longer ones in there, and I think these are 25 on Amazon. Yeah, that's right. And so I went and got the shorter ones this time because what I'm doing with, I don't really need these long ones. These long ones are a little bit too big for me. I'm not cutting down any, you know, monster trees like that or anything. I'm just cutting just small stuff. So I got these small wedges right here. They do the job for me. And got this Husqvarna helmet here. I think I've already showed it to you, but I'll just show it to you again. I like how these earmuffs flip up like that. They gets them out of your way and everything. And this is a good helmet too. This mesh right here is a little flimsy, but overall it's just a good helmet. And I think it runs about 50, and I think these chaps run about 80 or $100, something like that. Also guys, the subscribers lately has done really good. We've gained like a ton of subscribers here in the past couple of days, or past week really. Really happy with that. We're at, I think, 229, 230 right now. Doing really good. Be doing that giveaway at 250. If you want to know how to enter that giveaway, check out that video. I'll put a link right here at the top, and I'll put one in the description too. So check that out, and hopefully we can hit 250 pretty soon. And then I'll probably do some more giveaways here later on. I know I'll do another one on Facebook right after this one sometime next couple of months or something like that. I'll do one on Facebook for the other hat. And so I think that's about it. I think that's getting you updated on everything. And so we mowed, let's see, this week we've mowed 28 or 30 yards in the past 3 days. We've been rolling. We've been really rolling. We mowed about 3 today. We had, or 3 or 4 today. We had a bunch of rain come in last night. Rain hard. I'm talking about really hard for probably 2, 3, 4 hours. I mean, it just came out. It was pouring, and didn't really think I was going to get anything done today. But we went and push mowed 2 or 3 yards, and then we mowed 2 with the mowers. And so got stuck a few times though, but we did mow them and got them done. So oh, and also we had a big day this week. We mowed 19 yards in one day. That's our record. I've never mowed that many in one day. That was a long hard day, but we got it done. We were trying, the reason we mowed 19 is because it was supposed to rain the next day, and it actually didn't rain, so we actually got a little bit ahead of schedule there for a little bit. And but we thought that rain was going to come in, and so we had a short week this week because of Memorial Day, and so we were trying to get everything done before the rain. And by the end of the week, you know, we got everything done. So we rolled on and got 19 yards in one day, and that was a big day for us. And so stayed real busy that day. But man, it was it's been a rough week. So but hopefully this weekend can be a kind of a chill weekend. I'm gonna go price some jobs and stuff, and then I think I'm just gonna chill. Also guys, go check out Mr. Tim's channel, Cotton Top 3. I'll leave the link in the description. That's who I did that tree job with just then, and everything. And so Mr. Tim is very knowledgeable on tree work and cutting down trees, and he's also a logger. So if you're into, you know, tree work, anything like that, heavy equipment, big machines, go check him out. So appreciate you watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.